Got it. But trust me, like, it's important, you know, once you have the belief down, but I believe success is more mindset than most people expect. So focusing on developing your success consciousness is going to help you get better results. When it comes to the mechanics, the how-to part of the business, okay? Now that the belief is there, let's focus on the actual skill. So this is part of, I just want to make sure I help you guys mindsets, you know, bring up your mindsets a lot, because it is, you know, 90% mindset and 10% skill, but you still need to learn the 10% skill. So that's what this training is for. Please make sure you have out your notebooks and pens. And sorry, I talk really fast, but that's why I'm recording it. So you can always go back into the recording and write it like word for word verbatim as well. That's how I've learned. I would take trainings or literally write it word for word, and I would just, you know, do monologues, and I would practice the scripts, and eventually it's subconsciously, you know, you just start doing it with or without you knowing the information at all. So understanding why people buy. Understanding why people buy, okay? People buy for many reasons, but the one thing you really need to be aware of is people buy from those they like and trust. So make sure people like and trust you. I remember hearing this back in the day, and I was like, well, how do I get people to do that? Like, I don't know how to get people to trust me. Like, I was like, well, it's so completely oblivious. But it's actually kind of simple. Just make another person feel good about themselves. I heard a phrase from a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you guys haven't read that book, it's really good. It helps you understand the psychology of how people think and why they do the things they do. But it's to be genuinely interested, not interesting. The more interest you show in other people and more genuine it is, the more they're going to be likely the more they're going to like you and actually do business and feel good about you, right? So when you become interested, you become interesting. When you become interested, you become interesting. So instead of being that one person that talks about themselves and brags nonstop, and you're just like, shut up, I don't want to hear about you anymore. That's annoying, right? And you know, it's very important, especially for when it comes down, you want to be that person that asks questions and find out what they are about, find out what drives them, because this is very important, especially, you know, for when it comes down to the actual invite, because you're going to need to know their why, so you can use their why against them when it comes to actual inviting, which I'll get to that part here shortly. But I was reading a John C. Maxwell book the other day on the plane here, and I wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys because it stood out to me a lot. You guys really want to work on your ability to influence others. Leadership is influence, and influence is the ability to change attitudes, beliefs, opinions, or behaviors to predetermined outcome. Do you want me to repeat that one more time? So influence is the ability to change attitudes, beliefs, opinions, or behaviors to a predetermined outcome. So recruiting starts with you. And guys, by the way, this isn't a software training. This is a simple network marketing training. So if you're just a customer and you do not want to build this business whatsoever, this training is not for you. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want someone to be like, oh my gosh, well, she only cares about building. This is strictly a building training for my builders that do want to build. So I love you guys all equally. Right? But anyways, so recruiting starts with you guys. You are your best tool. For things to change, you have to change, okay? For things to change, you have to change. Ask yourself, are you a person that's worth following? If you're a leader, naturally people will want to follow you wherever you're going. And if not, become that person that is attractive to other people. And it doesn't have to be business all the time. As a leader is someone that makes people, makes them feel that they can follow you, and you can take them wherever their heart desires, okay? You will get everything you focus on. Your vision has to be so attractive that not only you are going to be chasing it, but the people that follow you will buy into your vision and chase it as well. I'll repeat that one more time. Your vision, right? You will get everything you focus on. Your vision has to be so attractive that not only you are going to be chasing it, but the people that follow you will buy into your vision and chase it as well. Does that make sense? Take your why, build it, expand it, multiply it, because that's how you're going to create momentum. Everything you go through is a test. You will feel challenged. You will feel like quitting, but just know your greatest test will be your biggest testimonial. So it's not, I posted a post the other day saying, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So take your process and you fall in love with the growth, fall in love with the pain, because that's what's going to make you a better leader, okay? Now, let's get to the actual inviting training. Let's do it. I just want to make sure, help you guys with some leadership skills, because none of this invite training will be completely irrelevant if you don't have the proper mindset, right? So I want to have this training if you guys just got on. I notice a lot of you guys word vomit and say way too much. Remember, it is not your job to be the AI expert or network marketing expert. It's your job to be the finger pointer and point them into the right direction, okay? And use the tools that we offer that explain all the information from a professional that can break it down very professionally. So there's so many ways of inviting now. You don't have to do this with every single person. This invite I'm about to go over right now, this helps you understand the psychology behind sales and network marketing. You can twist it up to however you like. This is just for people who don't have leads coming in left and right. Like for an example, of course I like build leads like when I talk to people like out and about at the bar and stuff. Most of my leads just come to me because I'm attraction marketing. So I attract the leaders to me, which that's what you want to build on as well. But this is for people who just flat out cannot get leads like whatsoever. And understanding this script can help you develop this script can help you like better help with people skills. Yeah, people skills. Like psychology and how to relate with people and build a trust and relationship with people. So very, very important. This training is like this. What I've learned has helped me out tremendously. Completely made me view things completely separate, completely different. Instead of transition from a salesman to a consultant. Transition from a salesman to a consultant. What does a consultant do? They help people people solve their problems, okay? They're solving issues. They are not selling. So stop being a salesman, okay? Become someone that solves their issues and helps them get them where they want to go. So before I get into different invite scripts, I want to make something very, 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 very clear. You have to build relationships with people, therefore, before actually barking at them about your amazing opportunity. Because have you ever had those annoying network marketers that like, well, you could just tell it's fake, and they like pitch you on their script and like, bro, I know this is part of GoPro. Like you're literally using like word for word and how to, network. I know you're in network marketing. Like you don't want to be that person. So, actually be a genuine person. So forget about your business for one moment and build a rapport with them. Remember, people buy from those they like and trust, okay? The more we are like them or similar to them, the more they will likely like us and want to do business with us. That's why it's so important to never compare yourself to someone that isn't like you. There's so many people in this world that is just like you and can relate with you, so share yourself. Use your Instagram not only to sell, but share your vision and share your story so people can relate to you. When someone sees themselves in you, they'll want to do business with you. So here we go. So don't go for the close the first day. Just plant the seeds. You're constantly planting the seeds. Focus on building the relationship. You could use how to build a relationship. A lot of people aren't good with that. There's a little technique called FORM. It's an acronym if you don't know how to create a conversation. So FORM, what does that stand for? For F, it means where are you from, okay? O means occupation, like what do you do for a living? What do you like to do for fun? Recreation, what do you do? Oh, recreation means what do you like to do for fun? M is, this is most important, what motivates them? Most important, because you're about to utilize the hell out of their whole entire, biography right now. What's most important? What motivates you every single day? What's your vision? Here's where you find out about this person. Ask as many questions as you possibly can. Become interested where you become interesting. Ask questions. Find out their why and what stops them from achieving success. What's their dreams? Tell me more about your job. Do you like it? Ask about their goals. Find things they hate about their life and then investigate on it. Find things they hate about their life and then investigate on it. And final question that solidifies, ask them, you have all these goals and everything, but what's holding you back from achieving that goal? See, I'm becoming a consultant. I'm trying to find this person's like, I don't know, like bad part. Like I need to find like whatever they don't like about their life, because I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna be the problem solver, right? So most of the time they will always say, well, it's the lack of time, it's the lack of money, it's the self-doubt, they don't believe in themselves, yada, yada, yada. Now you have all the information you need to sell them on your opportunity. Now the next thing that people don't do that has helped me out tremendously is don't go for the close the first day. You can leave it at that. Be like, wow, Amy, wow, you're so powerful. And it was, so great connecting with you. I have to run right now, but is it cool if I get your number and we can connect later? So there was no selling. That was just me, genuine. I just want to build a relationship with you. That's all I did for the first day. Now, my main goal is to try and collect as many phone numbers as I possibly can. Every single time I'm out and I'm having a good time, I am networking. I am trying to connect as many contact numbers as I possibly can and have these type of conversations with people. It's kind of nerve-wracking when you first get started, but once you get better and better and better, you'll start noticing a trend in the type of people that what type of people are. You know what I mean? So now the next day is where all the magic happens. Next, I'm going to contact them via voice message, okay? So they can actually hear my voice. In the voice note, I'm gonna say something along the lines like, hey, Amy, it's Sarah. We met yesterday or talked yesterday online, wherever you guys talk to, whatever platform or whatever online, whatever. Hey, Amy, it's Sarah. We met yesterday at the bar. I'm in a rush right now. I don't have much time, but I was just thinking of you. And the conversation that we had yesterday, I remember you mentioning that you hated your job and you wish you had more time, or whatever conversation you guys had. You wish you had more time. Well, I know how you feel. Like, I felt the same exact way. A couple months ago, explain your story, what situation you were in a couple months ago. I was a full-time student. I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Whatever you have. Let me ask you a quick question. Were you serious about wanting more money and time? Were you serious about wanting more money and time? Whatever, what their goals are, whatever you found out in the conversation before, if that makes sense. So here's where you go. Solution. I think I found something that can help you get you where you want to go. Would you be open to it? Okay, subconsciously, they are going to be open to it because you just brought up 3 things that they hate about their life and how you have a solution for it. Okay, I'm going to repeat that whole entire script just because I was really fast, but you guys can watch the recording as well. But via voice message, I'm going to contact them. Hey, Amy, it's Sarah. We met yesterday at the bar. I'm in a super rush right now. I don't have much time, but I was just thinking of you and the conversation that we had yesterday. I remember you mentioning that you hated your job and you wish you had more time, or whatever, whatever conversation you had, right? I know how you feel, girl. Oh my God, I felt the same exact way. And you reminded me of like my story a couple months ago. And, you really inspired me. And I think I might have, a solution to your problem. Let me ask you a quick question. Were you serious about wanting to make more money? Like, how serious were you? And people are like, yeah. Okay, well, look, I think I found something that can really help you, like, get you where you want to go. Would you be open to it? Oh, duh, they're going to be open to it. Like, you're trying to help them, right? So now they are going to ask, what is it? This is what I was getting at. This is where everyone freaks out. Like, well, what do I say? Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? This is so easy, guys. It's so easy, okay? This is what you're going to say. I think I can hook you up with a favor. I just got, hey, by the way, you don't have to use me. I'm just giving you an example, right? So I just got partnered with this absolute amazing female. She's so inspirational. She just hit a 6-figure income in 60 days. She was just like you, almost the same exact story. Now she's teaching people how she did it, and she's actually mentoring me as well with it as well. I think you would absolutely kill it. Have you heard of Forex before? Boom. See what I did there? Like, there was no, just go ahead and type it like 2 or like something in the chat box if you guys understand the psychology of how I did that. On how I built the relationship, and now I was like, boom, I have a solution to your problem. That's just a way to just get leads, okay? Like that, you don't have to go full in detail. I just wanted to give that script so you can understand why it's so important and why you sound like a professional when you actually don't go in for the close the first day. That will help you like build your business very, very well. So that one's that. Now, here's what you can finish it off. Have you heard of Forex? They're going to ask, no, what is it? Okay? And this is what I'm going to say. Remember, we're real and authentic. We're not trying to act like professionals. We're not trying to act like we know everything about Forex. Because imagine like you acting like you know everything, then that person sees what Forex is, and they have to think that they have to know all that stuff. They're like, well, I don't want to do this. This seems like so much information. That's when you can be like, hey, it's okay. I haven't heard of Forex either. But if I sent you a short video that breaks down what it is, would you take 10 minutes to watch it? just so we're on the same page. So that I'm sending a video just so we're on the same page, just so you have an idea what Forex is. They watch the video. In my launch guide, it gives what video to post. It's sent out. It's like a little cartoon video that explains what Forex is. So I send that video. Next, after they're done, I ask them, like, so cool, right? What was your favorite part that you liked? The cool part about this is that you don't need to know really what it is, because I actually work with the artificial intelligence trading software that does it all for me. Now let me show you how I make automated income through this space. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. Explain that, the cool part about this whole entire thing, Forex is great. So much money to be made, a $5.3 trillion a day industry. And now with technology advancing, I just got partnered with the artificial intelligence trading software that's trading my money for me. Let me show you how I make automated income through this space. You're absolutely gonna dig it, okay? Now, what do I send after this? I send the software breakdown. You can either send the 20-minute breakdown with Dave, or you can send the other video that explains Benjamin and Hamilton, which I believe that we're not allowed to be sending that out right now because of compliance purposes, but we should be having this video out very shortly. I've been using it though for right now. But next, after they're done watching it, just ask them, what do they like best? Always bring out what they're naturally attracted to, and then just answer their questions. And this is where a lot of you people, not a lot of you people, a lot of you guys mess up on this part, okay? Don't ever feel like you're annoying me. I am here for you. If you don't know how to answer a question, you send me a screenshot and let me help you, okay? Amy and I have been on back to call. Hey guys, can you all mute your mics, please? Thank you. Okay, and what if they already know what Forex is? Okay, cool, good question. If they already know what Forex is, you'd be like, okay, cool. Let me show you how I make automated income through this space. You obviously know how big Forex is. Imagine you not actually, looking at charts all day, and I never had time to look at Forex or had the patience to learn Forex. So now, I'm just getting in with the trend of technology and its advancement, and I'm launching artificial intelligence trading software that's doing it all for me. Thinking smarter, not harder, right? Does that make sense? So you just don't send in that video, you just go on to step 2. But leading with this, guys, if you do not know how to get me on, if you do not know how to answer questions, I do it for you once, I do it with you, and then you do it by yourself. When I first got started, I used Mike for everything. Call after call after call with Mike. Amy and I have a back-to-back calls with our girls that are asking for help. If you're not asking for help, I'm not gonna reach out to you, because it's just meaning that I just think you're good, you don't need help. But the ones that ask for my help, I will help you, okay? If you're not on my team, like, please ask your upline. It's already hard enough for me trying to help my own team out, but go to whoever who enrolled you, right? But so be real with people. If you don't know how to answer their question, this is where you need to draw the line, okay? Be real with people. Tell them, hey, you know what? I'm brand new and I don't want to answer any questions wrong. I know the information, but I don't want to explain it wrong to you. So I'm going to connect you with Sarah or, Amy or whoever. I'm going to connect you with a girl who's been in the business and just hit $10,000 a month in 60 days. She's been helping me out tremendously. She's been able to help out so many people around the world, and whatever, just edify whoever you're getting on the call. And they'll be more open to it because you just were just real. You're like, well, I just got started. I know the information, but I don't want to explain it wrong to you. Does that make sense to you guys? And then just get us on a call. My closing rate is literally 99%. It's super easy. If someone understands money and sees that it grows their money, that's automated. Like, if people don't understand that, then I honestly don't care if they join, whether or not, like, at all. So, but most people, they're like, okay, wow, this is sick. I'm down, okay? So that was that invite script. Now, every invite script will lead back to this guideline. Send the Forex video, send the breakdown video. Like I always say, I have a team of 800 people now. I have yet to do a home event, a person-to-person meeting. I've done this with this exact system. Add, tag, message. I toss them a video. I plug them into the testimonials page so they can actually see results. And after that, they're pretty much sold. They see people winning. They understand the software. Now they just have the basic questions on how do I get started. It's always the same questions. And you're going to find time after time that you're going to run into the same exact questions. So you'll understand how to better answer their questions. You know, they usually ask, what's the difference between Benjamin and Hamilton? What's a broker account? How do I fund the account? Where's the money coming from? It's just basic questions that you should already know the answer to. But if you don't know how to do that, I'm here to help you. And after time, after time, after time, you'll see me be able to answer these questions and understand how I close. So that's, other than that, that's one invite script that you can use. Now, that invite script is just an example on how to build a relationship and with sharing opportunity, because it looked like you're actually genuinely trying to help them, right? But the next invite is super simple. You don't have to go through the whole entire relationship building, all that stuff. Facebook groups. I got taught this from Mike Sancho, Mobile 25, absolutely killing it. Facebook groups, you know, add members from different groups, you know, all Forex groups. Now here, you don't really need to go full in detail on building the relationship, because these people are already money hungry and understand Forex if they're in Forex groups, right? So you're simply just sharing information. So what I do, this is why it's so crucial to have to build your brand online. You know, when you add them, you want to make sure you like their you like their statuses, comment on their posts, like their pictures, send them a message like, hey man, awesome page, found you from the Forex page, great to connect, okay? Make sure your Facebook is relevant to what you're selling. Make your Facebook create curiosity through your brand and your message you give online. Let them come to you and ask, what is it that you do? If they're in Forex and they see you're using artificial intelligence trading software, they're trading their money, they're most likely to be like, hey, what is this? Or you guys can simply message them and ask them to be straight up like, hey bro, I saw you in the group and I trade Forex, you trade Forex too, as well. You know, have you actually seen this new AI software? I just got it landing on my lap right now. It's freaking sick. Have you heard of it before? Artificial intelligence trading software? And they're gonna be like, no, I haven't. That sounds sick. Let me check it out. Boom. They already know what Forex is. You don't need to send the Forex video. You just send the software breakdown. Guys, like, how easy is that? Like, let me show you something. Let's see here. Okay. Where am I? Okay. So look at all of these Forex groups. So what you can do, you can go here and press join. I don't want to go through all those questions, but look, this has 95,000 groups, 95,000 members, guys. You know, productivity, be proactive. What do you do during the day? Like some of you guys talk, well, I'm not seeing success. Well, are you actually treating this business as a hobby, or are you treating it as an actual business? What do you do every single day? If you take an hour and focus on just prospecting and building relationships with people, you're going to get people. If you put in work, you will get people. I promise to God. It's just a game of numbers. You know, talk to 10 people, enroll 2. Talk to 50 people, enroll 30. Like, it's just a game of numbers. Like, talk to a lot of people. So you can go into the different Forex groups, and once you get accepted, you can go into members. And, you know, don't add everyone. Just add the people that are qualified. So that's why it's so important to, like, make sure that your group, your Facebook is, like, relevant. Like, I'm always talking about artificial intelligence, or, you know, the business that I'm in. It makes people wonder, like, what the hell does this girl do for a living? It says on my bio, it says, I need to change it, but it says Forex Queen, whatever, entrepreneur. And now people, when they go to my Facebook, if they see that if I'm requesting them as a friend, they're like, wow, this girl looks pretty cool. I'm going to go check her out, right? And I'm going to message her, because whatever she's doing, I want to do too. So that's why it's so important to make sure that you have a good Facebook and a good presence. So yeah, so what you can do with the Forex groups, add them, message them, and when they ask, you know, what is it, just send the software breakdown. It's super simple, guys. It's literally just passing over information. That's literally all it is. Does that make sense? And then from there, if you guys still have questions, like, hey, I just partnered with this person, edify them, and get them on a call with me. Let's just start closing people, like, left and right. Focus on getting your first 3, like, at least. Not even like ICON600, guys. 3 customers, your free membership. And then what we do is help those 3 customers do the same exact process you did, and that's $600 a month for you with 12 customers in your business. Does that make sense? Let me see if I'm missing anything in my notes. Oh yeah, another thing. Let's say, like, you're first getting started. I'm just trying to think of, like, other invite scripts. There's like 3 different ones on the top of my head. Let's say you have a friend. Like, do not go promote the business unless you're, like, really good at selling, if you've been in this industry for long enough. But I say, you know, be on a demo account your first week, see how the software works, and after a week, you can go, like having a week's worth of profits is a lot, guys. Like any 50 bucks, 40 bucks, that's still money that you made without doing shit. It's all automated, right? Made money while you were sleeping. So you can go to your friends and be like, oh my God, Mary, like look at this app. My friend Sarah put me on it. Like I've been following her for so long. It just made me like $40 just in like the past like 24 hours. I haven't done anything. I don't even know how to trade Forex, and it literally just been trading my money for me. It's freaking crazy. Like is it cool if I just pass you a video that breaks down the software? If they ask what it is, I just send them information. It's so simple, guys. It's just sharing the information. Open your damn mouth and start talking to people. If you're not getting leads, you know, try harder. That's just simple how it is. Like, I don't ever want to hear someone's excuse. I don't know anyone. I can't find anyone. Go out and make it happen. There's a solution for every little issue that you have. No matter what, you can make it happen. You can learn a new skill and you can apply. So with that being said, there's one more. There's one more. What was it? Okay. Based on Instagram, a cool challenge that I like to do for any new people that I have. You could be like, hey guys, I'm super nervous. I don't ever make like videos like this, but I just want to come on here and share my excitement. Share that I'm excited. My friend so-and-so put me onto this new artificial intelligence trading software, and it's literally trading my money for me. You know, kind of break down, you know, what maybe like I never have time to make an additional income. So I found this that's ran through AI. It's all automated or hands off, and it trades my money for me. So it's, you know, thinking smarter, not harder. And share share a story with it and tell your followers, like show them the software, like this is what the software looks like. You can see my profits. I made 40 bucks today. This is absolutely insane. If you guys are wanting to learn like how to multiply your money, reach out to me. I want to share this information with everyone because this software is insane. Boom, that's what you do there. Just get the word out. And what I've been preaching about to like all my girls out there, guys, like if you don't feel confident like what you're posting, just do it anyways, because you're only going to get better. You're never going to get better if you don't go and put out the information, because any information is good. Any information is better than no information, right? Just start putting information out there. You'll post stuff like, and you're like, damn, I didn't think I was going to get all these leads. Well, if you would have just put the information out there a long time ago, you could have made residual income a lot quicker, right? So don't be scared. It's okay to be scared. Try something different. And why I stress so much is to build your brand, because don't you think it's a lot easier when people come to you and ask, what is it that you do, instead of you trying to pitch someone on who doesn't even know you. So number one, you have to sell yourself. I like people who come to me who already know that I'm a boss-ass bitch. And I don't have to convince them and thinking anything else, you know what I mean? But do like that, like have conviction in yourself, believe in yourself. Because I'm telling you, people can buy into your vision. Why do so many people join me? Because I'm confident in what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Like I'm confident. Even though sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I still portray myself as a professional. And people will be like, okay, well, I want to do business with you. Does that make sense? So even if like, now I'm not even talking about inviting. Is it cool if I just ramble on to you guys? If you guys want to get off, go ahead. I don't care. I'll just ramble on. It's for another 10 minutes. But what was I talking about? Shit. I'm having a brain fart. I just had a huge brain fart. Oh my god. Okay, so much for rambling. I was on a tantrum. I forgot what I was saying. Just putting, okay, so selling yourself, right? It's easier when people come to you and ask, what is it that you do? So guys, it doesn't matter if you have 60,000 followers. You guys, my engagement sucks. I have 60,000 followers, but I only get like 40 comments on my pictures. Like my engagement isn't that good. So just because you see that number, don't think that I'm just like crazy. Like I get like 1,000 million leads. It's not like that. It doesn't matter how many followers that you have. And just know, like, a lot of people, like, wait, I get on calls with some girls and guys too, and they're like, well, how can I do this? Like, I'm not you. Like, you're Sarah. Like, you've been in this industry for so long. And just explain, like, there are other people in this company that have never even been in network marketing that are now, like, succeeding very, very quickly. Just explain to people, like, this is a company, or this is why I'm in this company, because I saw the bigger opportunity where the average person can actually come into this and win success. And when I say average, I don't mean someone that's like average, like well, you're average. I mean someone who's just a normal person who's never even knew about Forex or even been in network marketing, but can come into this and pick up the software, make money, and share it. This is why this company is so amazing, because what we have is completely different from everyone else. So really be grateful for being in the company that we are in right now. But with leading back to what I was saying, what do you do when someone asks, what is it that you do? I'm gonna end it off here. Very important. This is where some of you guys, again, freak out. You're like, well, I don't know, what do I say? Oh my God, it's so scary. All I say is and sometimes you guys don't say anything at all. You just send the video. Like, here, watch this. Like, oh, okay, thanks. I'll watch it. Thank you. No, you want to be like, hey, Mary, how are you? Oh my God, awesome profile, girl. Love your page. Where do you live at? You know, what are you doing right now for work? And I asked him, have you heard of Forex? I leave it there. I asked him, you know, I kind of sound more interested. Like, I'm not like, oh, have you heard of Forex? I asked, you know, what they're, where do they live at? You know, what do they do for work right now? I kind of get to know who they are a little bit. And then I asked, like, oh, okay, well, have you heard of the foreign exchange market? And if they say yes, then lead it to, all right, awesome. Like, that's actually what I do right now. I'll show you actually how I make automated income through the space, and I actually build a business around it as well. Sound good? Is it cool if I go ahead and pass you over a video? And I just send the information. It's just guiding people to the right information. That's literally all it is. Don't overthink this thing. It's just go out and freaking do it. Do it, even if you don't really know what you're doing, because like I said, I posted this long story yesterday. The skill will come over time. You just got to go out and do it, and eventually you'll develop the skill through your own journey and through your own mess ups as well. But with that being said, I'm gonna leave it off here. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the call. I did record this, so you guys can definitely go back and maybe like rewrite the scripts word for word. Actually, I'm gonna leave it off here because I always talk about this training every single time. If you guys don't have this, I will post it in all of my group chats, but if you're not on my team, you need to get organized, and you need to have a document where it has all the links for, what the hell? It has all the links for everything your team to utilize. Everything that I send out is all in this one document. Need to get organized, because I am telling you what, if you are unorganized with this business, oh my God, I couldn't even imagine being unorganized. Like, I would blow my brains off. And when you first get someone started, don't instantly start talking about like the networking side. Get their software set up as soon as possible, because ask Mike, my first like week or two, I didn't even set up the software, and I enrolled like 30 people. So imagine not even knowing what the software even is and knowing even how to adjust the settings. And I have 30 people that are asking me, why this doesn't work? Help me do this.
You're going nuts.
I was like, oh my God. Okay, I need to go in and I need to learn this software, the ins and out. And what did I do? I backtracked it. You know, sometimes it's when you first get started and you learn the software, it looks like rocket science. You're like, there's no way I'm going to learn this. But once you get it figured out, like, it's super simple. Like, it just takes repetition. So, you know, if you don't know the software, my best advice is to learn it, to understand it. Just because when someone has a question, when you start building a team and you don't know how to answer it, it's the most stressful thing ever. Like, so you will have a very bad migraine. Very bad migraine. So that being said, I'm going to leave it off and show you guys like the launch. I'm going to like skim through it really fast. So when I first get someone started, make sure you plug them into all the Facebook groups. Whatever Facebook groups that you guys are in. If you have a team chat, I invite to Market Hackers official group and the testimonials group as well. Let's see, add in Telegram chats, make sure that they're in there. How to set up software. So this is the way that I've been setting up my people's software. I know it's kind of, I've been putting more work on myself, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of waiting for all the new training videos to come out, but this has been helping me out tremendously. And what it does is when your person sets up their software right, it makes your life so much easier, because some people that they go and watch the video on how to set up the software, and then a week later you realize that their settings are just like completely messed up. And you're like, God, I wish I would have just helped you from the very beginning instead of me having to go back and like figure out what you did wrong. I prefer to just set the freaking thing up by myself and then go back and tell them like how I did it. So this is what I've been doing, and it hasn't been an issue for me whatsoever. So what I do, you guys can use your own VPS company, whatever you guys do, whatever your team does. I know Scott has their own VPSs that they like to use. I like to use Aiden's VPSs because they already have the softwares preloaded into them as well. But what I do is my system is a lot different from other people. This is what has working well for me. I've actually learned all of this from Amy. So give credit to Amy and Jonathan. This is the system that I've been using, and it's helped me out a lot. But let's say someone first gets started, right? They enroll. And before I even get them set up the software, I have them set up a demo account first. So demo account, set that up, whatever they do, set that up. Now, next, I put them in a group chat with Aiden, and I say, hey, Aiden, or whatever VPS, get their VPS set up, right? I get their VPS information, set it up, have that done. VPS is done, over with. Now, I have them, before they even get the software, before they even download Microsoft Remote Desktop, I have them go into their back office. It takes like all 2 minutes. I have them go into their back office and input their broker account into their MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and I just have them do that. Boom, that's out of it. That's the one thing that people struggle with the most, because it's just like so much different information from all over. And they're like, I don't understand. And it's very simple, but for the newest person, they don't understand it. And that's totally okay. You know, sometimes I get freaking annoyed at people, but I have to understand that what was I like when I first got started? I didn't know anything. So always, like, you know, come down to their level and don't be a bitch. Because sometimes I can be a bitch, and I apologize. Okay, but so next what I do is I add them, they have their VPS information, everything's set, and then, you know, what I do is I send them over the PDF file. This PDF file, oh, my internet's not on. This PDF file is freaking life-changing. Why is it not working? What? Okay, here it is. So the PDF looks like this. You can have Hamilton or Benjamin, and it's literally a step-by-step guideline picture format on exactly what to do. Like, this is literally have changed my life. So what I've been doing, I've actually just been setting up people's software by myself, because it takes me 10 minutes to do it. Once you understand how to set the software, it takes like 10 minutes. And yeah, I mean, it takes some time for me to do, but then again, like, it makes my life easier longevity-wise, but the thing about that is I don't know if it's going to be able to duplicate. So my best advice is to learn the software, because when you can learn the software, I don't want to be setting up everyone's software, but we will be having training videos that are a lot more descriptive than how they are right now. But for right now, this is what I've been doing, and it's been helping out tremendously. So then after I set up, I log in, like, look at my VPS screen. So I have like multiple people's VPSs on here. So I have them all like on here. And I check out everyone's accounts. I set it up, and then after I'm done, I will get them on or actually while I'm setting it up, I'll get them on a Zoom call with me, and they can see me doing it. They can see where the settings are. They can see, because like, it's good that I'm doing it for them, but they're actually seeing how it's done. So you guys will be doing it together. While you're doing it, you could be going over, you know, what the settings mean, you know, how to change the settings, and then make sure you tell them how important it is to make sure they change the settings every Monday on the announcement page on Telegram. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I do. And then when it comes to building, that's a whole nother training. That's when it comes to you being a better leader. You focus on us leading the trainings, you know, plugging into our trainings. But other than that, you know, that's a whole other leadership role when you can start teaching your people how to get their 3 and free. And I can't wait for a lot of you guys to step up and start running those trainings for your team as well. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have. Please, please, please go watch Jonathan's video that explains how to have not bad drawdown, because that has been helping. Like Amy's team, they're not even in bad drawdown. Like I wake up in the morning, their chat is like, okay, no, like red, 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 red. No one freaking out in their group chats whatsoever. But then you have, you know, half of my other team, like they're like freaking out. And I was like, guys, please just follow this guideline. It's so simple. You don't even have to know how to trade to actually follow the guideline. But with that being said, I say that a lot. I don't know why I say that word a lot. But I'm getting off of here. If you guys have any questions, you know, reach out to me. I'm here to help. I love you guys so, 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 so much. And let's freaking kick some ass this week, this month. Let's get some new ICON10s before the event. Mike and I are going to, I'm in Hawaii right now. Mike and I are leaving to Europe to go to Amsterdam, Belgium, Norway, Greece,
Slovenia,
Slovenia, and then
Croatia.
Yeah,
Croatia.
in Croatia. Guys, we're about to go on a world tour. Like, this has been my dream since network marketing. Like, this has been my dream, and it's finally coming to life. So, you know, just know it takes time. Like, it's taken me 4 years to get where I am today. No, I'm not saying it's going to take you 4 years, but, you know, that's why you don't ever compare yourself to anyone else. Like, it takes time. So, you know, fall in love with the journey, fall in love with the process. Let's kick some ass. I love you guys and hope you guys have a great night.